There is an intentionality of us being in a circle because it is something about seeing someone face to face in a circle to get us all on one accord. I don't want to say a safe place, I want to say a sacred space because it's a different weight when we know that it's a sacred space because I'm sharing something with you intimately about me that can be transformative you in some kind of way, shape, or form. So that's why we have this circle like we have it. And why am I all dressed down and it looks so pretty in here? Well, do you have to dress up to go to something eloquently or elegant? No. That is why it's decorated the way it is. You're relaxed because it's not about us dressing up, but it's getting messy. Unapologetically messy. We all have mess in our lives, whether we want to admit it or not. We all have some kind of level of mess. That's why I'm not focused on what you wear. That's why I want you to wear something lax. We are going to do yoga with our yoga enthusiast, Laura, who will be coming as well. But we don't want to mask things. The point of the day treats is to unmask, however that may be. Remember, you don't have to tell your business, but you can tell your story. That is the unmasking that takes place with the day treats. Any individual that have been here, raise your hand if you've been here more than once. That there was a transformative experience that you've encountered by being with other women and you're still connected with those individuals because you made time to be in a sacred space with other women that carry mess. Maybe the same mess you do carry, it may be different. But you will learn something from someone today by setting time to spend with each other. So I want you all to know that this is all thought out in intentionality. Everything that we're going to do is out of mindfulness and intentionality, how we eat, how we interact. I am not going to be talking all the time. So you can't put that on me. You can't put it all on me today. You all are going to be engaging and interacting with others, okay? First of all, I want to just rate everybody from 1 to 10 where you are today. 1 is like I'm still waking up. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. 10 is like, I'm great, woo, excited, right? And the in-between. So I'm going to start with I'm about at an 8 because I'm excited, right? Excited, everything was going good. You know, something happens when you're planning an event. But you do what you have to do to keep moving on because people that's going to be here will be here and everything that needs to be said will be said and how everything needs to be will be, right? So I'm at an 8. Where are you? You can say your name.
I'm Tamar. And
this is our talking piece. So every time this go around, that's the person that speaks.
Okay. Yes. I'm Tamar and I'm between the 8 and the 9.
My name is Morgan.
My name is Wanda 8 and 8. I'm Olivia and I'm 8.
Just a little bit. Yeah. So, Davina.
I'm Davina and I'm a 10.
Hey.
If you get him a sticky for Lena and a sticky for Tamika.
This one.
Oh, okay. All right. So we had 7s, 8, 9, 10, 6, 5s, all over the board. Again, this is a space that we just be, right? We're so focused on doing every single day of our lives. We are doers.
Yes.
Yes.
We do. We feel accomplished when we do. We feel unaccomplished when we just sit.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
We're sitting right now. How many of y'all feeling very uncomfortable right now just sitting? Just sitting. Like, this is, right? And that's okay. We're going to do breath work at this moment. That is going to help us to clear our minds of expectations. Okay? And just let it be how it needs to be at this moment. Okay? So close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Everything relax. You can put your hands on your knees. And I want you to find that word, whatever that word is. I want you to put it in the forefront of your mind. Slowly focus back on that word. Slowly open your eyes. When you're ready. How did you feel? It's a release. Okay. All of the thinkers, did that word help you?
My word was expectation. I had invited my mom and my two sisters here this morning, and they didn't give me a response like they wanted to know everything, which is perfectly fine. But that did have me a little rattled this morning. It was on my mind. And as I was sitting here thinking, I said, Tanya, you extended the invite. That's all you had to do. So just let it go. So that was definitely a release for me. And I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome, right? So that breathing is intentional because we come in here, a lot of stuff. But as we're in the circle, we're here with each other, okay? This next activity, and I really appreciate this next phase because you connect with individuals that I don't connect you with. The aurora of that individual that you make contact with is how you all connect with each other. With that being said, you're going to stand up. Move around. Move around. Come on, y'all. It's not just me. Everybody working here. Everybody working. Just talk. Okay. Introduce yourself. It's out of your comfort, right? It's weird. He, ha, ho. What is that? Why are you having us do that, right? But that's getting you moving around and interacting, okay? Introverts, extroverts, ambiverts. All of y'all in here, right? You know your personality. That's get you all going. But the next thing that we're going to do, there's 3 questions I want you to ask an individual, okay? I want you to make eye contact with that individual. I'm going to look down. I want 3 questions. You're going to ask them your name. You already, that's one answer, okay? Your profession, and why are you here? Okay? So I'm going to put my head down. You're going to make contact with the individual. Your name, your profession, and why you're here. Okay? So you cannot connect, and don't tell me you connected with somebody that you already came here with. Okay? Can't do that. Can't do that. So I'm going to put my head down because I scan everybody and know who came with who and who invited who, okay? But you're going to ask the individual, you're going to make eye contact with someone, and you're going to ask them those 3 questions, your name, where, your profession, and why are you here? All right. So that means that everyone has connected with someone. You engage. But that's going to be your connect partners throughout the whole day treat today, okay? So everything that we do, even when it's starting with Lauren, who's going to come up in a few with our yoga, you all are going to be connected after that, okay? And some more activities, okay?
Yes.
And so one thing that I did not do because I was waiting for everyone to come, and I think pretty much everyone is here. There is something about the washing of your hands, right? When you wash your hands, you know that they're clean. Physically, right? When you wash your hands, when you go to restaurants, you know it's time to eat. When you take a shower after the end of the day, you know everything has been washed away from that day, okay? Intentionality. I don't know if you all experience mindful washing of your hands, but it's something about, okay, I'm going to wash whatever that was from that past moment with my hands. Once my hands are cleansed, that's gone, right? There's that level of freedom, right? The theme today is free. So I'm not going to wash your hands. I wanted to, okay? But I'm going to spray your hands. I'm going to spray your hands individually. And I believe once I spray your hands, whatever you came in here with, because you know what it is, we don't, there's going to be a cleansing, a freedom. I don't know what those stickies are and who they're attached to and what you wrote up there. But in this very act of me spraying your hands, that's going to be a start of that free or being free of whatever that was. If you will allow me to do that, because I did not do that at the door with you all. That was I wanted to do it that way, but I wanted to wait till most of all the women came here. So if you allow me this time to go one by one to bless your hands with the spray, okay? There is a thing they call the blessing of your hands, okay? Linda and I work together, so she knows what that is. With our organization, where the chaplains, I am a chaplain, if you did not know, Veronica, we bless the hands of nurses and social workers and so forth, of our colleagues in special times. But I wanted to bless your hands, or just a spraying of your hands today, because there is power in that as well too. Because I'm acknowledging whatever it is, and I'm standing with you to encourage you, whatever you put on those stickies, that there will be a level of freedom that takes place. Okay? And we're here together. Thank you, Zion. Tamara, bless your hands with freedom. If it works. Well, it stopped working. Sorry. Bless your hands. Freedom be on your hands. Thank you. I know that was different. Some may have not experienced that. But the washing of our hands signifies the washing of what these things is, all right? So I'm letting you all know physically, I'm washing some things off of me that may distract me during the day, these expectations. So I'm going to rinse everything off that's going to deter me or distract me for whatever's going to take place in this moment today. That's going to take me away from my being present here, right? Because I'm here because I want to be free.
Yeah, what it means to me is like, you know what you say, be free. Being free is like being free from a lot of things, about problems, different situations, or whatever like that. And I feel like I'm being, being free from some certain things in my life.
And I'm here with other women that wants to be free in whatever it is in them in this season, right? And so step by step, we're going to learn to walk in whatever that freeness is to you today. It may be light, it may be heavy, it may be in between, but that's okay. You are you, they are they, we are here.
The Unapologetically Messy Day Treat is definitely a godsend. It's a place or it's an event that women can come to and just be free. This isn't my first day treat, and I never know what I'm in need of until I'm getting ready to leave here, because I'm able to come and just release and kind of even feel refreshed when I leave. You know, we do yoga, and a lot of the times, like, we hold stress in different parts of our bodies, and you don't know until you're down on that mat and you're feeling a release in ways that you've never felt before. It's definitely a good thing that Katrina has started, and I'm appreciative of it. I look forward to everyone that she has, so I'm grateful to be here.
Mingle, but remember, we're still being intentional with conversation, being mindful of why we're here today. I had the time to go around each wall and lay my hands on every single one of these statements on the wall while you are outside. Didn't even need to know your name, right? So there are some things on this wall that carries weight for each and every one of you all. So please don't think that they're just here, right? We're here together, and this is why we're here, and we're going to go back to those, okay? All right, God bless this food. We thank you for this day. I thank you for everyone in their freeness today at this day treat. Bless the food and the preparers that prepared it for us today. Let it be a nourishment to our mind, body, and spirit. I bless each and every person that is represented here today. We ask all of this in your name. We do pray. Amen. Amen. Dancing is a stress reliever. Y'all know that?
We came in with a word, and we focused on that word, and we brought our breathing back to that word. And today my word was release. I need to release. And a lot of the pain that I was feeling when I came here today, I'm not feeling it as intensely as I was when I walked through the door.
Let's check in with where the ratings are She forgot she had them. Well, I'm a 10 as well, too. So you see how the energy spreads from one person to the other. When you surround yourself with women or with individuals, period, it radiates to you. Have you ever, of course, you witnessed it today. When you surround yourself with positive people, people that's uplifting, people that are down to earth, people are not covering up. All right. We're not here covering up, right? There's no need to cover up. When we're open, it allows others to be open as well, which changes your perspective, because some of us, we can be timid around each other, women, period, right? There can be intimidation, but this space there's no need for intimidation. We are on one level here. We all have mess. We all dish mess. Come on. Right? Let's be honest. We all have messy moments in our lives, but we're here, right? Right? So we're here together in our mess, trying to practice what being free is at this moment. Okay? And I have these in my hands. Listen, when I walked around, my hair started standing up on my arms, reading some of these. And it's important that I acknowledge these and not take it lightly, because you took the time to write down what these things are. So that means that you have taken the step today of trying to find out, what does being free look like to me?
The tone for today, or the message for today, is be free. And so we had to write on a sticky note what being free means to us. And for me, I made it personal. For me, being free means not caring who's around me, but being unapologetically myself at all times. So the unapologetically messy day tree is the perfect place to be.
Again, this is a sacred space. So anything that is shared in a sacred space, it stays in a sacred space, because we're going to share in a sacred way that is going to impact, transform, and allow that space for healing for other individuals. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I read this, I'm going to read it slowly. And if you want to comment on this or speak to this, you can. I thank you all. If your name is just so happened on here, I'm not going to read your name, okay? Being free to me, sleeping peacefully at night, comfortable in my own skin, trusting God through the process of becoming. We can unpack that. Being free with independence, self-sufficiency, stop endless responsibilities, free of having to understand every situation. I'm gonna read that again. Free of having to understand every situation. Being free, free in my spirit, free to have peace, free to love in any storm, free and restored. Finding me. Being me no matter what. Letting go of past trauma. Letting go of doubt. Trusting in God. Realizing that I am more than enough. Trusting myself. Being true to myself regardless of the people around me. Relax. Don't worry about a thing I can't change. But God, trusting the process. Being proud of the person I'm becoming after overcoming trauma, insecurities, and hate. Being enough for myself, loving self as much as I love others. I want to love the person I view in the mirror. Expected expectations. Being free of successful distractions. Did y'all get that? being free from successful distractions. Being free means being liberated. And that is it, liberated. We can be in bondage and don't even know it, but when you're in liberation, it's not just when it comes to the bondage that we as a people have developed, but being in bondage of self. But when we realize that we're liberated in self, we can be free, right? So I read all of these, right? So we don't know, the only person that wrote this only knows which one they wrote. And I wanted to make sure that we touch bases on these things.
Needed today. I'm glad that I did show up, although I showed up late. I'm still right on time. But I was able to get out without saying too much, was still recognized, and all of the love I received today, tomorrow will be better.
Most of you all don't know I dealt with a lot of things inwardly through my trauma of a divorce. Most of you all do not know that about me. But I had to figure out, why am I breaking out in my face? Why is this stuff coming up on my face? Is it stress? Is it something? It was disease inside of my body. Because I was dealing with suppression of anger, frustration, sadness, depression, because I was dealing with the divorce and everything that goes with that with children. While working in grief, dealing with other person's grief, dealing with my grief.
And I was carrying it all by myself. My body responded. It broke out. My GI tract was messed up. My nervous system was messed up. Come on, y'all. Y'all think about the things that you all deal with. And you connect it to your physicalities of your body. You know how to acknowledge the distress in your body. We as African American women, we have the highest statistics of any diseases dealing with your heart. Because we carry a lot of weight of others as mothers, as sisters, as professions, as family members, as whatever it is. And we carry it a lot, and we don't know how to take it off of us when it needs to come off of us.
I look forward to getting to know a lot of the ladies attending church more. I fell off from coming to church as often as I was at one point. So I believe that this experience is going to push me not only to be a better person for myself, my daughter, but it's going to help me walk my faith a little more. It's going to help me more in my work life. And I know now, like, it's okay not to be okay.
Baby. It's Florida people. I'm from Georgia. But it came to me through Florida. That it's nothing like loving yourself. When you hit that barrel right there, nothing, nobody, no one is better than you. And the person that you look at every day, you're not better than them. Once you love yourself, that's it. That's the key to life. Because that's what God gave us in the beginning, is love.
I appreciate that. Every last one of your words and your statements that you all said, somebody needed to hear it. Somebody may have not confirmed that, oh, that was me, but everything that was stated needed to be said at the time it needed to be said, by whom it needed to be said by, because somebody else received it in a way that only that person could receive it, right? You all wrote these things, including myself. And don't forget it. You know exactly what you wrote on this paper, and you've heard everybody else's and what they said, and you've heard everybody else share. So now it's your time, being free, continuing it after this moment. It does not stop here. This is the beginning for you. With this, what you put down, you're going to meet the goal of being free in this moment of what this is, that weight, to let all that stuff go.